Hello, people of the internet. I am your host, Deity Vengeful, and today we are going to be ranking Cuphead bosses. I don't know what was with the intro. Honestly, just had no idea what to do. So, I know this is pretty much outdated, but I'm bored and I want content. So, basically, it's pretty self-explanatory. A list of Cuphead bosses, including the new ones from the DLC. So, we rate them based on their difficulty, normal mode, not expert, from S to D. D being the worst, S being the best, as you all probably know. And we're going to be going through Carnation to Potato Guy. I don't know what the root pack names are. So, anyways, let's get right into the video already. So, first boss, Carnation. So, it's between B and C. No, actually, no, not B. C or... Yeah, actually, yeah. It's like a C. It was a little hard for me at the starting, like what it usually be, but honestly, the boss was just pretty easy. Now, Hildeberg. It's a B. It's definitely very challenging boss for a first starter for like area plane levels. It's definitely pretty hard for a first off, but it's good as that way because it actually teaches you how to move around the plane, how to dodge, how to parry midair, it's all that stuff. Now, we have Wally Warbles' third phase, I believe. Yeah, I think it's third phase. Third phase, definitely a C. It's not really that hard, honestly. All you gotta do is just dodge the lasers and the flying eggs that armor them. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Wow. Rumor honeycombs? Or honeybottoms? I don't know, I keep mixing up if it's either honeybottoms or honeycombs. Let me know down in the comments down below. But this boss is definitely an A. The platforms is what definitely makes this hard. If you watch my video ranking Cuphead bosses, not from difficulty, just by how good the layout of their map is, all that stuff. This boss platforms, oh my fucking god. This is what made the boss straight to an A. If the platforms were placed better, then this would definitely be like a B or C. But nope, straight to A. I would have placed this to S, but I learned their attacks in like around like half an hour. But it actually took me like an hour to beat the entire boss because of the platforms. So, Captain Brainybeard. I would say a B. Definitely a B because of the last phase with the big laser and the fireballs. Definitely that. But other than that, it's like a little bit challenging, but not that bad. Now, Sally Sageplay. It's either C or D. I beat this boss in like my fourth attempt, but like I don't know. Remember, this is in my personal opinion, so like don't get offended by this tier link or list. I can't talk. And if you do get offended, I don't know, go cry about it. C or D? I think C. I'm gonna say C just for the purpose of it's a stage 3 boss, so obviously it's gonna be easy like the root pack. So Wally, not Wally. Oh my god, Werner Werman, yes, not Wally Warbles. I forgot his name for a second, but I was like, oh, Werner Werman. There you go. So, it is either B or C. I think I'm gonna go B because of the second phase. The second phase definitely caught me off guard. There's just a lot of things going on with like both of the like saws at the side and the fire he does that shoots out. I don't know what the fuck, but that's yeah, it's B. That's why. Dr. Claw's robot. I'm gonna say it's an A, but honestly, it is not that bad. What made people make it? A lot of people would rank it as an S rank, but honestly, for me, it's definitely an S rank. It is not as hard as people make it. The third phase definitely makes it to an instant A, but definitely not S. I don't think S, honestly. Speaking of the final phase, A, or I mean S. Yup, that final phase though. That final phase. My god. Cala Maria. I would also rank it an A. I rank it an A because since Cala Maria is kind of based around Medusa, she fires green lasers from through her eyes that kind of just turns you into stone. That's what makes it an A. Especially with the final phase, oh my god, it took me so long to S rank it because of the final phase. You have no idea. That shit took me so fucking long. That took me like at least like 2 to 3 hours. Like that was crazy. Um, I forgot this boss name. I haven't played Cuphead in a little bit, but I still remember how hard these bosses are. I'm just gonna call him Phantom Express because I know that's one of his like quote name or something. I don't know. Um, okay, so I can see that there's like phases, so I'm gonna rank them by phases. This guy, definitely C. The skull guy, the second phase, not that hard. It's a little bit more challenging than the first phase, but it's still really not that hard. Onion Boy, D. He's not even should he even be considered a boss. Come on, I should just make another one. I don't even know how to honestly. Wait, add a row below. You know, you know, for Onion Boy. He's just that bad. He's just that bad. I am sorry, but he is just so bad. Hold on, let's change the color. There it is. For Onion Boy. He doesn't even deserve B. Or D, I mean. He is so bad. He's way too bad to even be on D. Anyway. This phase, C. Definitely C. It's definitely really easy to get. It's really easy to learn the attacks for this phase of Phantom Express. This phase, I would also say a C. Again, you just need to learn attacks. This phase is a little bit harder than this phase, but it's still the C spot. Tipsy's Troop. C. I know a lot of people are gonna say, Tipsy Troop is kind of difficult though. Why don't you put it so that B or A? Listen, remember, this isn't my personal opinion, alright? Now listen, this mini boss of King Dice, it was just extremely easy for me. I have to say that. I just have to say. Chess Bettingham, D. Definitely D. No questions. Don't even ask me questions. There's definitely a reason. I forgot this guy's name too, but this guy's definitely a D2. Again, definitely a little bit harder than Chess Bettingham, but he is definitely still a D. Dice Guy? Again, I forgot this guy's name too. He is definitely a B. He was a little bit hard for me at the start, but he is still kind of difficult, admittedly, but I've managed to beat this boss multiple times, or I should say mini boss. So, I also forgot this guy's name. Definitely a C. Another C boss. Yeah, like another C mini boss. This guy. I also forgot this guy's name. I'll just call him like this guy or this girl if I forget their name. I think B. This boss definitely catches me off guard sometimes. Actually, no. Actually, no, it's a C. It's like the hardest mini boss that's on C, actually. I'm not gonna place it on B. That seems too hard. This Perletta, I think that's her name. Just Perletta. Definitely a D. She's really easy. Same as a Mangosteen too. Really, really easy. Same as Carrot Boy. Mr. Chimes. Listen, I'm gonna put this on C, and the only reason why I'm putting this boss on C is because of the fucking memory game. I hate memory games. If this boss didn't work like for the memory games, then no way this would be at C. No way. Dice King. Another C boss. I feel like I'm gonna rank most of the bosses on C. I don't know why. I have that feeling. We still have a lot more through to go, as you can see. But his guards definitely caught me off guard at the start, but like I searched up a tutorial video and I watched it and learned, and yeah, that was pretty much it. But definitely still catches me off guard sometimes, but not enough to be like a B or an A. The Devil. Another C boss. I feel like actually, let me think about this. Actually, you know what? B. It's a little bit harder because of the final phase. The final phase definitely catches me off guard sometimes. The second phase too, but It's like a B tier boss, so it's like above average. Yeah, like D is like below average, C is average, above average, it hard, insane. So Glumstone the Giant. I think another C boss. Another C boss. I'm not gonna be explaining how like why they're as difficult or as easy as they are, just because there's not really much to explain, honestly. So, all right, Mornemir Freeze. At least for this phase, definitely another C. This phase, definitely a B because of the freezer or fridge, I should say, in the rolling. It also kind of catches me off guard sometimes. The Snowflake, another B, definitely another B phase. Oh boy, where do you get me started with Winchester? Oh boy, this boss, even I've learned all of its attacks, and it's still an A. Like, this boss was so hard, especially at the start of the game when I first started playing this boss. Oh my god, it was like an S rank. It was like above S rank. Oh my god, you have no idea. You don't want to ask what the pain I felt at all. This phase, it's kind of hard because sometimes the attacks get me off guard, but I've also learned the attacks to a point where I can dodge them. So I should say it's like a high C's. High C's, definitely. Okay, this phase, bro, this phase is so pathetic. If you can't beat that phase, I'm sorry. You just should not be playing Cuphead. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This phase, another C, or I'm not C, D. Why can I not speak today? But definitely another D. It's just so easy. This phase, I'm gonna say low B's. The lasers in the like the inverted controls where you like fight upside down definitely get me off guard. But it's like low B's. Alright, Moonshine Mob, first phase. I would say C. This phase, honestly, this phase is way too easy. I eased that phase. Now this phase, on the other hand, definitely an A for me. Want to know why? It's not because of the difficulty. Well, I mean, it kind of is. But the part that's difficult is that when you're trying to shoot the nose, it pops out and it pops in and it pops out all over and over again. And the only real opportunity you have to shooting his nose is when he like sticks his tongue out and spawns like a cluster of enemies that's rolled into a ball. And it makes S ranking this boss really, really hard. I'll just say that. I've S ranked World 1, World 2, World 3 in Inkwell Hell, but I haven't even S ranked the DLC island because of this boss. Like, honestly, I don't know. I just can't do it. This phase, D. Just honestly. I can get if you don't know what, like, the kind of jump scare is when it pops out of the boss and shoots you if you have, like, 1 HP. Chef Saltbaker. It's an S. It's an S. Definitely an S. Even to this day, this boss is super hard. Definitely. Definitely an S rank boss. Definitely. It's considered what like it's considered like the worst like Cuphead boss in terms of difficulty. Angel and Demon. Honestly, another D rank. I beat this boss literally first try. Alright. Here we go with the chess pieces. The pawns. D. Definitely, it's definitely high D's though, because they catch me off guard sometimes. The knight, definitely a C, like a low C's. It's just very tedious to kill, honestly. The bishop, the fucking bishop. I don't know why I had to exaggerate like that. I'm gonna say C, low C's. Rimming crooks, probably like mid C's. Actually, no, it'd be like low C's. The rook. I'm gonna say high C's, and I'm gonna explain why. High C's because of the constant skulls and the constant sparks flying to you. It just gets really overwhelming. But definitely, if you learn about, how the attacks are, you will be able to kill the rook very easily. Also, count how much times I've said definitely in this video. Honestly, we only have a few bosses left, so the queen, low C's, definitely. I also forgot your name, but I'm gonna say it's gonna be C. I don't know, I'm like debating if it's mid or low C's. I think I'm gonna say like mid C's because of the last stage. Beppy the Clown. You, for at least for this stage, definitely a D. Well, there's no other stages for Pippi the Clown I can see, so I'm just gonna say. So for the overall experience of this boss, definitely a C. Jimmy the Great. This fun fact, this is my favorite boss in this game. High C's. I'm gonna explain why it's a high C's. It's because of the frickin' first phase. I'm sorry, but that first phase just catches me off guard sometimes. Grim Matchstick, A. Without a question. It's not S because at the start of when I played this boss, at the second phase, it was really, really hard for me, but the difficulty toned down just because of me learning it. But without a doubt, it is still an A boss for me. Wally Warbles. Definitely another A. And finally, Potato Guy. D. He's so easy too. So, excuse me. That is the Cuphead bosses tier list, in my personal opinion. Do not get offended by this tier list, because this is my personal opinion of all the bosses in the game. I know there's a bunch of C's, but honestly, it's kind of justified. Some of the bosses are C's, honestly. But anyways, that is going to be it for this Cuphead boss tier list video. I can't even lie, I have no idea why I made this again. But like I said at the start of the video, I need content. I want videos to post instead of just shorts, memes I usually post. Which they do get a lot of views, and they do get me subscribers. I don't care about that, but just because of the support I've been getting, thank you. Thank you for 81 subscribers. Didn't really expect to hit that. And I'll make a 100 subscriber milestone in never. I don't expect to hit 100 subscribers, but yeah, that's just gonna be it. I hope you've enjoyed, and see you later, guys. We'll see you guys in another video.